All right, so after we practice controlling your value in steps, now we want to be able to use our value still and have it gradually change from light to dark. So we're going to be working right underneath this area where we did our value chart. And the first thing that we're going to do is using this lightest value that we started off with, we're going to shade in an area that's about the same length as the rectangle that we started off with. We don't have to draw another rectangle. If you want to draw another rectangle, you can. But again, just having some light shading come out with our lightest value, shaded in an area that's about the same size. So this is going to be our starting point. So this is our lightest value. Now we're going to come back to where we want to have our darkest value. And what we're going to do is we're going to gradually fade it lighter as it's coming in this direction. We want the values to about match what we did in the value chart, but we don't want to see any abrupt stops and changes in value. We want to have a nice smooth transition. And that's going to be shading that we're going to be using in the future to make things look a lot more three-dimensional. So on one end, we're going to make that darker. So I'm going to use a pretty good amount of pressure, again using the side of the graphite. And I'm gradually just going to lift up on the pencil or use less pressure. Now, one thing that could help, especially if you've never really shaded that much before, is to help blend these together. When we start using our art kit at school, we're going to have a blending stump that we could use to help kind of smudge the graphite and blend it a little bit smoother. Since we don't have that today, if you want to cover your finger with a Kleenex, or you could just use your finger with nothing on it, you could blend that graphite so it's a little bit smoother transition. All right, once you're happy with that, those are the two different things that I want you guys to practice today. And then as we move forward, we're going to use these techniques to start making some different objects look a little bit more three-dimensional. All right, have fun.